sometimes
is it worth it? You know what I mean? So in a way, like,
but that, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what that stems from. It stems from having a broken leader. So this is the thing, right? When you have a large group of something that was brought to by, like, the foundation stands on damage.
Sure.
So when you get what I'm saying, I'm putting it in a metaphor standpoint. The foundation itself is led by a damage.
Yeah.
So of course everybody, like, it's like having a team.
But I've been an outlier on the scatter block.
You get what I'm saying?
So it's like it's not even. You know what I'm saying?
When you have a team, when you have a full team, and the coach is damaged,
of course,
the team is going to be damaged.
Indeed.
So that's where everybody's there. Everybody got so used to somebody calling the shot, and that leader is not calling the shot no more. So what happened to the team? Everybody like, what we gonna do? So this is kind of like you being the bigger mind in this situation. Now you can be the chain this shit together.
Yeah, the only problem is that what I innately realize is, like, I don't have the energy to coordinate 15 niggas. That's not my job. my job is to help Greg. Because nobody. If I would have, like, let 3 weeks go by,
nothing would happen.
Nothing on my phone. Nothing. So which tells me enough. Which tells me, okay, the gravity hasn't shifted enough.
Oh, you got to, like, so this is the thing, right? It's not even going where you appreciate it. You're older than a lot of these cats, so now it's time to orchestrate. One thing about life, bro, you know how they say, like, play chess, not checkers, right? You gotta look at life like chess, bro. Everybody has a position on this chessboard. You gotta realize what niggas are pawns. You gotta realize what niggas are kings. Some niggas are queens. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Some niggas are queens.
Sure. You
gotta realize who's the knights, who's the rooks. You gotta look at people like that, and you gotta measure them how they are and where you're gonna put them on your chessboard. You gotta start looking at shit like that, bro, because that's exactly what it is, bro. You gotta see who's what, and you like, okay, that nigga just hang around.
You see what I'm saying?
He a pawn.
You see what I'm saying?
He don't really want too much. He's a fucking pawn. All right, when I get right, I'm gonna tell that nigga to just post my album. Keep him right there. So when shit right, just post the album.
Right.
Feel me? You gotta know your people that's really gonna be like, not really post, but gonna tell certain niggas about your shit. Feel me? They're a little stronger. Them the rooks, and you know what I mean. So you just gotta start gauge. You gotta start gauging people like that. Like, okay, how important, and not even in the rap career, but what are you really doing for yourself?
Indeed, that's the main thing. Is that, like, again, my life outside of, like, music is 10 times more solid than pretty much almost everyone I know. But when it comes to this music thing, I have the ability to, now that I have that lock, I can be hyper aggressive in the space. And I realize that now that I feel refreshed again, like, people don't understand, like, the first time I actually got on the mic was 2013. I feel like a child in this shit. So in a way, like,
that's the same thing with me, bro. Like people are like, yo, Daylyt, you like a lyrical genius, but niggas fail to realize, bro, I only been doing music seriously for 2 years, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like studio,
like seriously music, and I'm talking about really, like, understanding it has only been a year. So I tell people, like, I'm still baby stages when it comes to music of like who I shall be.
Right.
The same thing with you. Like,
and I would rather come in at this point. Wildly, as weird as it sounds, like, I'd rather come in with some level of ability in the baby stages than be like, have high resonance, a bunch of eyes on me, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm in the studio, and I'm around these people.
You're in the right position because we're all growing together, and
that's what I'm saying. Like
I said, I'm around the goats, you're around the goats. Like we're growing, bro, and like I feel like rap itself, right? And I told I was talking I forgot I was talking to about this, but I was like, all right, you gotta think about how the rap game works, right? So you had the hip hop to the hippie to hop niggas, right? Those are the first mumble rap niggas. Some niggas was mumble rap, right? Like rap, like hip hop starts off with mumble rap.
Yeah, of course.
Whether niggas want to accept it or not, it does not start off lyrical. It starts off with mumble rap.
Dr. Seuss, yeah.
Dr. Seuss, nigga, Cat in the Hat type niggas.
Yeah.
Then after the Cat in the Hat niggas, you got the next wave of niggas like the KRS ones and the Run DMCs. Niggas.
Right.
You had all them niggas.
Yeah.
Then you got the KRS ones and so and so and so and so.
Right.
And then rap went somewhere else at one point in time. I think like Biz Markie and all.
Okay.
Yeah, the Biz Markie, Dawes Effect, and them niggas that wasn't really lyrical, but they was like, oh baby, you had them niggas, whatever. Entertainment, boom. It went left field. Then the shit came back to like lyrical shit. Then it just kept going back. Like you had non-lyrical, then we had super lyrical, then you had to pop that pussy, all them niggas and all that shit, dance music. Then it went back to lyrical when you had the Mace, the Big, and all them niggas. Then it kept going back and forth. It goes like this, back and forth. It's just every time it comes back, niggas advance.
Indeed.
So 50, you gotta go 50, Nas, all those niggas from that era, like the Luz, the Nas's, and the niggas that exceeded their era. The next wave is for us to be the next level of the Luz in them.
Right.
So we gotta be the evolution of that, like, right?
So shore up where they were primed.
Where they were primed,
and then the potholes, we gotta fill those out.
we have to be the next level of good.
Okay.
Not just good on that level.
No,
The lyricist has to be the next level of good. Like, we have to be the Kendrick Lamar's and J. Cole's times 1,000. You get what I'm saying? Because we gotta set the bar high.
Right.
So that's why I tell all my rap niggas, like, double down. Like, if you got a verse that's crazy,
Go back.
if you got a 16 bar verse that's crazy, turn that 16 bar into an 8. Like, nigga, take all the fire shit out that motherfucker and compact that bitch. And then add 8 more fire bars. You get what I'm saying? We gotta double down, bro. Because when the spotlight go, hey, rappers, we're back on hip hop now. Because that's what the labels do.
Yeah.
The labels go like that. They go, fuck shit, hip hop.
Yeah,
fuck shit, hip hop.
Because right now it's on that.
Yeah, but it's slowly going.
Oh, of course.
Transition.
Of course.
Right?
We're like mid paradigm shift right now.
Yeah, we're paradigm. We're in the middle, right?
Yeah.
You got, it's kind of like, oh, what we gonna do? You feel me? Like, what's happening is
people like words, but they like brand identity.
Yeah, the industry know the other shit is fizzling, and they're gonna go back into long term music, right? They're gonna go back into, all right, we want an artist that's gonna make us money for a long time, like this little fizzle shit, whatever.
Yeah.
So when the spotlight goes, hey, rappers, we back on y'all now. What do y'all have to say?
I gotta be ready. That's the window.
That's the window.
Rush that shit.
That's the window. It's gonna be a small window, bro.
Rush it.
It's gonna be a small window. Now I'm gonna tell you how we gonna do it, and I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when more of us started to do things together. It's never gonna, like, hip hop is never gonna fully come back as long as you have people thinking individual. You see, J. Cole is now working with everybody.
Indeed.
He was trying to bring hip hop back by itself early.
Yeah,
I'm J. Cole. I don't do no features. I'm gonna do this shit by my own.
He just did the 09 Lil Wayne the last 2 years.
What I'm saying is,
you
not gonna never do this shit by yourself, because you're fighting an army of niggas that's working together. All of the other niggas working together.
Which is why it's pointless for me to try to come up with my own team and all that. Not even say that's pointless, but I'm saying, like, bro, it's about aligning with people who already
bro. It's lining, bro. So
okay.
Like right now, if hip hop wanted to take the game back over, it would be very easy. All we would need to do is a collaboration album with J. Cole, Kendrick, Nas, Lupe, and all the rap niggas, Royce and all the niggas. If them niggas put out one joint album with all the major hip hop niggas on, kind of like how DJ Khaled do his projects where he get everybody. If hip hop put out an album and said, "This is hip hop. If you on here, you on it,"
or some shit, like,
it's gone. So that's kind of what we got to do. Like when hip hop goes, hey everybody, we're back on hip hop. All these niggas is gonna have to come together, and we're gonna have to start doing shit. We're gonna have to come together behind the scenes. Like, yo, my project dropping. How about you jump on my shit? I jump on your shit. We both jump on that nigga shit. Everybody jump on everybody's shit. So we build this network.
Yeah.
Build a network. So that's kind of what it. That's kind of what.
And I think in a way it's a matter of like having people.
It's happening.
It's happening already.
It's happening. I text Cole recently, and I told Cole, I'm like, yo, Cole, I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
I love how you working with all these niggas. Fuck them. It's other niggas you need to be dropping records with. We need a Cole and Nas album. We need a Cole and Absol album. We need a Cole and fucking Killer Mike song. We need a Cole and David Banner record. Like, we need these records.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no 21 Savage. I don't give a fuck about them. I mean, I know you get on these little niggas' ways because but fuck them.
Yeah.
You feel me? You want to do some features? Do them with the right niggas.
Sure, yeah. Because bro, I was listening to Rhapsody album. Like, I've been pumping it since it came out.
Yeah,
it's been on rotation since.
Rap
like,
album. Because I heard it before it came out.
See, in that way, bro, like the minute I heard it, I haven't been able to pull away. Like
the fact that a girl, not taken away from the female,
sure,
but like a female came and showed niggas like, okay.
Yeah, it was just like amazing. Like her and Knight, like the soulfulness in this project is just profound.
And that's what I was telling people about music nowadays, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's really happening and why we fucked as a people. That is gone.
The soulfulness, it's savory.
It does something else. It does something else, right?
Yeah.
When you hear the music, it does something else. You can feel wind blowing.
Yeah, man.
It's like certain things you can feel when you listen to music produced like that.
Indeed.
Right?
Indeed.
Versus the new music is you know what I'm saying? And you and you jig with it, but it doesn't stick.
Yeah, it doesn't stick with you.
It's McDonald's food. It's all right, what we doing tomorrow?
Indeed. Right. And in that way, that's
next.
But
that rap album is like, okay, I'm gonna sit with this. It's a slow cooked meal, bro.
Indeed, that's what it is. It's you're home and your mom hook you up.
Yeah, slow cooked meal, bro.
And
you eat out all night, nothing like a mom plate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's crazy. As a female, nothing like a mom plate. She low key made a mom plate for niggas though.
Yeah,
low key,
bro. And in a way, like that's why my main objective is just like putting myself in a position when the window presents itself. Never miss the window when it's over.
You Greg, hear me out, bro.
Be ready as possible.
Right position, bro. Like,
be as ready as possible.
That's why, bro. You gotta think the niggas you be on the phone with, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm full, bro.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm humbled every week.
Some of these niggas,
I'm humbled every week.
You gotta think, but think about out of everybody in your circle, they don't got these talks.
Indeed.
You gotta start thinking about that.
Yeah, I'm reading everything.
But nigga, you gotta really think about that. How many niggas in your circle could call up? You know,
never.
They don't.
Never.
Nigga, so just trust me.
Yeah.
Ride it out, dog. When that window go, hello, nigga, you gonna be right there front row, nigga, wide open jump shot. Like, I got this. Money.
Slicing, bro. And that's the only thing is that for me, I'm just trying to be the best. I realize, is it about being the best rapper? Is it about being the best artist? Is it about being the best man in this world, this planet, for this? It's about being the best man for everybody in my life. Yeah. And being the best friend and everything like that. So, in a way, it's like doing my due diligence in every space.
Be the best you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm in this space, my only job is to torch it.
Bro, that's it, bro. If you are, this is one people fail to realize. I just talked about this on my Facebook Live this morning. I was talking to the battle rappers about like how to be a better battle rapper. Mm-hmm. Nobody would never be better than you if you are the best you, bro. I stated this numerous times on Twitter. I say this numerous times. If you are the best you, nobody can't beat that. Nigga cannot walk in your shoes, bro.
You know what's wild? I think there's so many, because people get beat over the head with like Gary Vee and also the hyper motive. The thing is, like, people, motivational shit don't hit like it used to. Because everybody is just like constantly getting beat over the head by motivational things, so it just goes whoop, you know. But for me, like, I think like at least I make sure that I built up a hypersensitivity to all motivation. So even the smallest things, that's why the Now We Mirror Nature thing is like this. That's why the smallest things in the natural environment, like, they strike me as a sign. I look for the signs and everything.
I tell everybody this. You know what motivation is? You know what these motivation videos are? Red Bull. That's all they are, Red Bull. That's all they are. You want me to tell you why? The Red Bull? Because when you listen to them, you get hyped and you want to do something. And then when you don't hear them no more, they die back down and you don't do shit. Then you got to listen to another one.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to motivate.
Striking during the video, but when the 3 minutes is over, it's out.
You got to learn how to motivate yourself, bro. You got those motivational videos. You got to create a mental one of them inside your mind. Like, you got to create your own.
That's exactly.
In your mind. Like, bro, nigga, like, sometimes, right?
Bro,
I remember one time, my nigga. I was playing Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
I played, like, 3 matches, right? And I was about to get on my 4th match. And my motivate dude in my head was like, nigga, are you really sitting here playing a video game knowing that there's shit out there to be doing in the world?
Bro,
I literally packed the whole PlayStation up. And
when I say 1,000 times, that's how I feel about a lot of shit, bro.
My nigga.
I realized my place even in this, like in this world, bro, what I realized what I'm supposed to do, the way that my records feel. I think about Back to the Show in October. I think about everything that I've done up to this point. My records are made to affirm people's actions, to take risks.
Yeah.
That's the tone. Because I realized after doing all this reading for the class and everything like that, I realized like my main weapons are personification, imagery, and tonality.
Yeah.
Those are the main
now
things.
You know what they are.
Now I know exactly what they are.
Yeah,
and then I take these three swords and I'm sharpening these three swords on this stone, right? So then I realize I'm like, okay, these are my three main things in terms of like me selling myself.
Yeah.
You know, or like putting myself in a position where I could be put on display in a unique way. So what's interesting is that I realized my records are like you on that last set at the gym.
Yeah.
Or dudes are feeling hyper down on your luck type thing, you know what I mean? And to like break that last threshold, like that's what make way
like
was.
The last rep.
The last rep, fourth quarter, bro.
Yeah, the last rep.
Yeah, fourth quarter where it's like, dude's got 3 minutes, we down by 10 points.
Yeah.
Gas out.
Gas out, bro.
Gas out. I'm about to pass. I'm finna die, we're gonna win. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how, and when it's that small margin.
That's what it gives.
And that's what,
capitalize on that.
And that's what my music, that's at least the place where at least my music fits in. And when I realize that, like, now it's like, okay, I'm edging into like storytelling, I'm edging into all these different things. But like we were mentioning before, I feel like a baby. And I'm trying to make these records feel like, how do they last beyond these 3 minutes? How do I make people feel like, okay, it's 3D when I'm hearing it, but then it's 4D when I'm seeing them at a show, and then like really stoking the flame for that. So I'm humbled every time these calls come in.
Yeah,
I'm humbled even in these scenarios because it's like I need to just be aware of this. I never want to feel like, oh, this is regular. I never want to be in a room with like a Pharrell and be like, oh, it's regular. This is what I do, bro. It's just what. Oh yeah, this ain't shit. Bro. I'm like, I don't want to live my life that way.
You
I want to be
excited in the moment.
I want to be impressed. Because that stokes the flame for the amazing shit that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I never want to be like, oh yeah, bro, that's just a homie. You feel me? Like it's just regular. Like you know what I mean? It's like nah. I never want it to be dope. Ever,
nah,
you know what I mean?
that shit.
But what I realized is that so many people around me are desensitized to everything and are hopeless when it comes to like
billions, bro.
They don't feel like anything's gonna come out of shit.
Nothing.
So they're like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm chilling. Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. And it's like, that ain't tight to me.
Nah, bro.
It ain't cool to be nonchalant. like be like,
my nigga, like when I be in these labs, I be
like,
in these labs with all these big niggas. And niggas be
laugh,
having that fake ass cool guy, like niggas don't be wanting to geek out, bro. Hey, what y'all niggas doing? Hey, nigga trying to get bro. Like,
I'm talking about being emotional is cool, bro.
Like being a fucking loser.
Like like not even emotional. Like that sounds negative, but like being like emotive, like being able to be transparent.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to be in a studio with a bunch of people who might have X, Y, Z accolades and have to feel like, oh, I got to contain myself because of X, Y. No, I'm gonna be fucking great. Why? Because when it's time for me to clock in, I'm gonna clock the fuck
I'm gonna tell you though.
I'm
gonna tell you a valuable thing though. When you have that type of energy, niggas fuck with you, bro. Like I get calls to pull up, and niggas be like, "Yo, pull up." Like Daylyt, like you the life of the party, and I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good." Cause like when I'm there, I don't got that cool thing. I don't got that, that little, the school cool thing, the shoulder shrug.
I don't have that. Bro.
The shoulder shrug.
I want 1,000%.
I don't care about none of that, bro. I'm out, bro. I'm
1,000%, 100. I'm 1,000% certain I don't have that cool guy thing. But knowing in my heart that like I can do anything that any of these people have done, like can do currently, and potentially I can push myself harder than anybody.
You know what I got out of that?
Yeah.
Not even got out of that when it clicked. It was when I first met Cole. We sitting on the couch and shit, and I'm like, damn, that's Cole. Right?
That's how I want it.
I'm gonna tell you right.
That's how I want to feel.
We on the couch, right?
Shit in my pants, like damn.
We're on the couch, and the nigga talking to me about Bradley, right? Cole, like yo, ma, right? He talking to me about Bradley and shit. Like nigga, you a wild boy for that shit, bro. I was crying, right? But in my mind, I'm like, damn, that's Cole. So right. My shoulder started to do the
right.
Started to do the cool thing, like
protect yourself.
Yeah, like I started doing the cool thing. And I said, you know what? But put your fucking shoulder down, nigga. Like,
open up, man.
Open up.
Yeah, man.
Don't even do this rapper thing.
Yeah, man.
Open all the way up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, Cole, man, like, hey, bro, like, you did, and it became one of them.
Yeah,
you feel
man.
me? Like, it became one of
I
those.
only
like,
want to have relationships like that, bro.
I think it was so cool
like that,
when we got Cole to do something he normally don't do. It was like, yeah, he like, we laughing, vibing and shit.
Yeah.
We do all type of shit, right? And like, yo, nigga, let's go get some cookout.
Bro, this is out of control, bro. Yeah.
I mean, let's go get some cookout, right?
Yeah.
It was like a burger spot out there. He like, yeah. I'm like, let's just go, nigga. Like, we don't need no security or nothing. Like, just push.
You had him out here just...
Nigga, we hopped in the whip. Nigga just went. Nigga, like, fuck it. He like, damn, nigga, this shit wild. I'm like, yeah, remember when you were human?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
when you were mortal, bro?
remember when you were mortal? Nigga, like, now you fucking, nigga, in the back cave all day growing dreads.
Yeah, bro. Five
That
doors.
nigga cold
Five
guy.
doors in.
That nigga.
And I walked through 6 doors to even get to... And in a way, man, that's the only relationships that I realize, like, if it's not a lot of these relationships that people build, bro, they're not fulfilling. Yeah. So in a way, it's like we foster a lot of these connections that are kind of like, okay, like you mentioned the chessboard, but I don't think people are really playing the chessboard in a way where they're like thinking of how to win the game.
No,
I think people are playing.
They're playing
for
it,
the sake of playing.
They're just playing it
because
like,
they're like everyone else who's successful plays. So shit, I'm gonna play, but no one's playing to win.
Yeah, I think the problem is, and this is just like a deeper metaphor for that.
Sure.
People are playing chess to play chess, and they're not even thinking like that chess is all a part of a mental game. Chess is a game designed to make you make critical decisions. Right? It's the game itself. Like, it's like most people play the game like, oh, I'm playing chess. Look, I'm gonna just beat you. But no, you're supposed to play chess to learn how to make critical decisions in life.
Yeah, but then the clutch.
Yeah, clutch. But also, it teaches you how to go. It teaches you how to make plays, knowing the consequences of certain mistakes.
Right.
So it's like, if I put this piece right there, you can possibly fuck up my whole shit.
Indeed. Listen, man, super bar.
You feel me?
Super bar.
If I do this, them niggas could probably knock down my whole everything I built.
Super bar. Yeah.
So you gotta look at it like that. You feel me? And then, like I said, with the pawns, niggas gonna come and go. And that's what I was telling you about building your circle earlier, and how I was telling you about select individuals in the circles that I built.
Indeed.
I was trying to, and I wanted to get to that. I was trying to make pawns kings. I was trying to make knights kings.
Here's the thing.
I was trying to make pawns knights.
You do the same thing. This is why I think like what we resonate. It's because I want to extract the best out of people.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to win. I'm not to say everyone. Let me just put it this way: everyone ain't gonna win. That's just in order for them to be winners, they need to be losers. Hey,
even to capitalize on that.
But it's just like taking people around you and making them the best versions of themselves.
You can't though.
I'm
gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Everybody is born with a preset program.
Governor.
Everybody's born with a governor, bro. Everybody has a governor, and some people can break through the governors. Like, I feel like I broke through what I was supposed to be. Like my life was set out to be. My life was set out to be a gang member. My life was set out to live and die in the projects, in the Watts. That was what I was. That was the governor, right? I broke through it. Frank Nitti also broke through the governor. He wasn't supposed to get this far. It was never meant for him. Like, I noticed now that I know the circumstances that we come from. Like, I remember going back to me and Frank Nitti. Like, because people don't even know Frank Nitti could skate. We used to skate together.
Wow.
Me and Frank Nitti used to skate at my high school when nobody was there. We was the only niggas there because skating wasn't cool.
Definitely not for us.
Where we from? You get beat up for skating.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So me and Frank used to skate. We used to skate at my high school, hit the 4 stairs at my high school, right by the principal's office. This is like 03, 02, maybe 04, right? Used to skate at the high school. Frank used to do his double kick flips off the stairs, bro. And at that moment, I knew Frank had a different talent that didn't fit the mold, right? Because one day we was up there skating. It was me, my man Kev, and my little cousin Whistle. And Frank just came out the blue nowhere. And I'm like, oh, because Frank used to skate by himself. We didn't know he skated. So he used to be up there all by himself. So one day we hit the back and who the fuck over there skating? You hear the board pop, Frank over there by itself. Like, nigga, you really know you skate. Nigga, I didn't know you skate. Well, nigga, let's just skate. Nigga, till somebody else find out.
Got up, like,
so we skated. But from that moment, I knew that he was going to break his governor. So in high school, he didn't play ball like that in high school, but he started to get into it a little bit. And as time progressed, he started to really realize, I'm unlimited. I could do what they said I couldn't do. And he took that shit to the next level, bro. And now Frank is probably labeled as the best basketball player in the world. He's like Michael Jordan of this era, right? Same thing with rap, like, you know, it's the same thing with rap, like where I'm going with music. Some people can't break the governor, right? Some people can't break the preset that they was given to. Like the movie I, Robot. Like, that's a prime example. Yeah, he was born a robot, but something was wrong. And he malfunctioned whatever was wrong and became a different type of robot in the robots, right?
He saw a gap.
He saw a gap. Yeah. So some of us, we're like that, but for the majority, niggas have programs that cannot be broken. You cannot train them, bro.
So there's a level of futility, and it was hard for me personally because I care a lot, bro.
We care about machines, bro.
I care a lot
about machines, bro.
And what's crazy about machines, and I care a lot about, like, all my relationships. I try to foster. I try to bring all my relationships to 100. Mm-hmm. Whether it's like, again, it's coming from like the way I was raised. It's like care, even if the person might not deserve it. You know, show them the best you. You know what I mean, in a way. So it's hard for me to discern. And it's become a lot easier throughout time, my filtration process of whom is what piece, and really how that siphons into time management. Because then it's like you being on the game and you realize I'm like, oh no, like I just wasted 15 minutes. Yeah. And that 15 minutes could have been used for me to be on the freeway. And now I could have saved half an hour of traffic to get A. You know what I'm saying? In a way, like I look at it that way, in the sense of like when it comes to like relationships, not all relationships are perfect, and some of them are definitely going to take work. But for the most part, like I have a feeling that like when someone's ready and willing to build a relationship, they should come to this table with 50%. Yeah. And be in a mental state where they're ready to build. Yeah. Because most people are walking into things and they're like,
nobody like, and even with that stems, even with relationships stem from us starting off wrong. Everything is wrong from the way we were even taught to love, from the perception of love, from how we even meet people, from how we even like the people that we meet. Indeed. Right? Everything is perception based on what was given to us by society, right? We really don't understand the idea of what it means to be with somebody at a young age. You don't know it until you get older.
Sure.
But at a young age, you really don't know. Let's be honest. Every relationship is about fucking in the beginning.
Indeed.
That's it. Indeed. That's the ultimate goal.
And curiosity, that's it.
It's just, oh, I like that person. Either that person is cute, that person is attractive, and eventually we're going to fuck. Yeah. That's the moral of every beginning of modern relationships. And then, you know, as y'all get to time, you like, oh shit, well, you know, we got a baby now, okay, we got to pay bills, okay, let's get out. And then you start to grow. So as you're growing in a relationship, you're finding yourself. You don't really know. Now, as an adult, right, if you could start some of your longest relationships over at ground zero right now with this mentality, it probably would work a lot better, because it's like, okay, look,
quick filtration.
This is what we need to do. Yeah. We need to start this off now. We only been together 2 days. Let's start a YouTube channel together and talk about our relationship. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you could
hyper efficient, streamline.
It's streamlining, but we didn't know none of this younger.
Indeed.
So, you know, and then also like it's going back into like sometimes you don't know. Like I would say like the girl that I was with before I met Marty.
Yeah.
I used to always try to tell her like, yo, like, do you ever want to be something other than just like going to work? Like, you don't want to like
beyond that.
You don't want to be beyond none of this. Like,
yeah.
And like when I used to talk to her, it literally used to be like talking to a wall. Like it was like it like you know how you say something to an opera, like you know how you be on the phone and they say what city do you live in, say. And you say it, and it be like, it be trying to calculate.
Yeah. trying to calculate what you said.
Her
Like
brain used to try to calculate, like,
she
it used to go error. Like I could see it in her eye, error.
Yeah, she's like, I can't think of sustainable living outside of anything.
I can't other than work, other than me going to a job to make $7 an hour and $300 or $400 a week. My mind can't even think of not working. In her mind, if you don't got a job, nothing else works.
Yeah.
She told me rapping is for famous people.
How did they get there?
You know what I'm saying?
They had to be. They weren't there in the beginning.
And this is the thing with me, right? I tell people all this. I told people I had a.
That's wild.
Bro, when I met that girl, I had a big buzz, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking about, I had an ultimate buzz, bro.
What time period?
Like this is like 05.
Oh wow! So you actually did.
506.
Flame was building up, like.
I had a buzz, bro. Like this is my second time getting like this.
Mm.
Like, Daylyt. Like in the MySpace era, I was on fire, bro.
Wow.
Like on fire. Like millions of views. Like wow, bro, it's wild.
Wow. Okay.
Right? I was battling. I was doing all type of shit. It was wild, bro.
It was wild. It was like I caught on like right up. I want to say like.
Yeah.
I want to say like right around like. I want to say like 2010. I got hit.
Yeah.
Like right around like 2009, like 2010 is when I started getting hit, and I already saw like that's when I probably already saw the traction from this time.
I was lit, bro. So, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, what happened. What happened, and this was, it was like, but it happened for a reason because I probably wouldn't be who I was. I was lit, bro. I ended up meeting her. After that, I was in a state where I was like, all right, man, like the rap shit cool, but like I never had like a family, right? That's what I was telling myself, like, man, I never had like a real strong, happy home. So like, nigga,
stability.
gonna try to do the other life, not the entertainment life. I'm gonna try to do this regular family man life.
Yeah, like husband,
bro.
Like, wife, whatever.
My nigga, I gave up my whole rap career, bro. I just dumped it. Like I'm talking about overnight, nigga. Overnight, MySpace deleted everything. Took off.
Shit.
Nigga, it was one of those yes or no's.
Yeah, you cauterized it.
It was one of those. It wasn't no half and half. It was one of those yes or no's, bro. Ditched everything, bro. Like I had a group called the Wise Boys, nigga. I left all my niggas behind, like. Not on some like left them behind, but like nigga, I'm out. Yeah, I'm about to go try to like start a family.
Yeah, bro, I got a real one, bro.
I left LA, bro. I moved to IE, bro. I left LA.
Wow.
Bro, I left, bro. I'm out. Moved to IE. Moved in, had an apartment, all that shit, everything. Working Walmart.
Wow.
Graveyard shift, nigga. Every night, bro. No music, no nothing, no music video, nothing, bro. Just unplugged, nigga, and it clicked. Like I was like.
How did that change the way you felt though? Like
I thought I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, because in the beginning you're like, no, like I'm just this.
But you know that goes back into.
Plus, when you cut everything off, it's going back. So you kind of like remove the form. You're under.
Goes back to the program. Like you know, these are also programs that's installed in us where we think that is the way. There's a lot of people that choose regular life over trying to do something for themselves.
Indeed.
Right? So I was like, maybe that is the way. Like, and over time, I started to realize, like, every night. The thing is, when you out of the matrix, bro, you can see it. When you're unplugged, even when you don't know you woke, you can feel something right.
Yeah, something's off.
Come home, work, dinner on the table, forks lined up. You feel me? I'm just like,
shit, whack.
Something don't feel right.
Yeah, shit off. Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, something. Yeah. This shit get kind of scary. Like it's turned into a horror film on the low. Like my inner wokeness.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing. I'm behind you 100%.
Because it's coming from a genuine place. You want her to be happy. You want you to be happy. It's coming from a genuine place.
Day?
But it's not the divine path though.
Day?
Like, it's not. Yeah. It's pulling you back.
You're doomed. If you stay here, you're doomed.
Yeah.
I don't want to really tell you that because I see you're happy.
Right. Or but the happiness, but the governor on the happiness in this lane is a different level than the governor of the happiness in the other lane. That threshold is going to be way crazier than if you know. So that's intuition.
So I'm gonna tell you, it clicked in my head. It was like, you know that you are a hope for your city. This has nothing to do with music. You're here for something way more than music. This is back in like 06, 04. Something. I'm on my way home from work, bro. In my car, nigga, had an Acura Integra turbo.
Yeah. Right.
Nigga, something in my mind is like.
That's why the beat makes sense,
bro. Something in my mind is like, nigga, you're here for more than music. Like, it's bigger than music with you. Like, you have to be heard to the world. Like a regular 9 to 5 nigga that ain't you. It's never been you. Like, from even being this, so I'm like in my mind, I'm like, shut up. You know, I'm like,
let me be happy.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, no, nigga, my shit working perfect. I'm good, right? So boom, right? Pop up, she pregnant, right? Pregnant. I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm locked in, bro. Nigga,
not only is the MySpace page gone, you feel me, but
nigga, I'm about to double down on work, nigga. I get more hours, nigga. Remind you, I'm already working graveyard shift, so I'm extended, bro. I'm working graveyard shift I'm going to work at 8 p.m. I'm supposed to get off at 7. I'm getting off like 12.
Oh, jeez.
So my nigga, I'm doubling down, bro.
You're working like 13, 14.
Boy, I'm doubling down every day, 5 days a week, bro. Doubling down. Nigga, after that, nigga, like a couple of months in, bro, maybe like 3-4 months in, bro, she had a miscarriage, right? So I'm tight. I'm like sad, but then I'm like, my other mind was like, I told you, nigga, it ain't meant.
Right.
It ain't meant, nigga. Only God make miscarriage.
Yeah.
It ain't meant.
Yeah.
Nigga, it ain't meant. You ain't supposed to be there. No. I'm still fighting. Like, man, fuck that shit.
Nah, look how sad she is. Like,
yeah.
For her, like, you know
so,
what I mean? Like,
when I asked that question about, like, do you ever want to do anything other than work? Like, you don't want to be like successful. Like, you don't want.
That's you
like,
silently giving her like.
Want a mansion? Like, you don't want like a boat? Like, you never thought about flying on an airplane? It's like, what are you talking about? What the fuck you mean? What am I talking about?
Because in a way, you're trying to like, is there a way? Because okay, so you're trying to salvage the home life and see like, look, is there any way we can kind of have this and I can still kind of go and do my thing?
Bro,
is there an in between where I can kind of finesse it?
I was trying to creep my music career back in the house.
You were trying to like massage it back in.
Yeah, I'm trying to massage it back in.
You know, so between 12 and 7 p.m. I could get a little.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Boom! I went and copped the computer. You know, well, what that computer for? You know, I'm just doing a little dibbling, dabbling, you know, keep my skills sharp. You know, my skills sharp.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, exactly. Back, you know,
so boom.
Blow the dust off, right? Yeah.
My nigga, one day I'm in a room, she in the living room. She's watching some show. She used to watch some show every day. Like it was one of those. You know how motherfuckers watch seasons now. She watched some season or something. Yeah. I'm in the room, 100%. Headphones on. Come in the room, babe. You don't want to watch the season with me?
Not really.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I want to stay behind the computer, and just want to work on some beats and stuff like that. What the fuck is that?
Like it's pointless.
Like,
shit.
Like she gave me the look on some. What are you doing? Like, why are you doing music? Like.
Yeah, I thought you were beyond that. Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
That's what the look was.
It was
why are you doing music?
Yeah, like I thought we were beyond this. Like,
yeah.
And it's in a way, it's like, no, it's like what people don't understand is like, you know, and I try to tell this to people who like have these kind of conversations with me is that like that's the like being on stage is the closest I've ever been to like whatever I think true freedom might be.
That shit, they don't want people, and this is why I'm going back into robots don't understand that feeling. They don't even desire it. They don't even care for them. And know it's weird. So anywho,
those who
next day
I
come home from work, bro. Yeah. I look to the side. What the fuck going on? Like, why the fuck my window broke? I look outside. My computer outside. Bitch threw my computer out the window.
What the? Whoa. Well, okay, but what warranted that though? That's like kind of extreme.
Well, she told me she was cleaning. This is what she said. She was cleaning up. She accidentally tripped on the cable and pushed on the stand, and the stand pushed the computer out the window.
And it went through the screen door and all that.
So what I was saying was, okay, the computer monitor would have just went through the window. My other piece is almost on the ground, like the CPU is on the ground.
Part.
Yeah. How did that get up there?
It got up where?
Out the window.
So she's saying she was cleaning the top.
Like a desk like this, and the computer is here,
the monitor
and the thing is down there. So she's saying she went like this, and it went out the window. But how
and then that baby cable tugged the whole ass fucking hard drive?
It don't work.
No, of course not. Of course not. Yeah, of course not.
It don't work. If anything, it would have just got caught on the window.
No, she threw it out the window. She's like, it's me or music, choose.
That's not, bro. Then as a couple of weeks later.
That's crazy because you were finessing the Walmart discount too on top.
Did I? Super finesse.
you were probably high.
Manager discount.
Yeah, you
dummy cheap.
You were probably high. Yeah.
But, so like, damn, one thing led to another, and then like we ended up breaking up, right?
Sure.
And then after we broke up, I was like, damn, I tried it. You know, I tried to be a sheep.
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't like the universe didn't allow me to be a sheep.
Right.
You feel me? And needless to say, just going back into the whole thing, like some people are indeed robots, bro. And there is nothing you can do to make them see what we see.
Indeed.
You can't.
It's hard, man. Because when things get, it's all cool and everyone can act like cool, calm, and collect when things are going well. But for me, it's not even when things are going well. When things are going well, things are going as expected. But when things are not going well, that's when I need people to execute.
Yeah.
Execute
even more in the midst of like
a crisis.
In the midst of a crisis,
or innate pressure, like when not even innate pressure, like
diamonds,
when the window opens
under pressure.
Right, bro. Like
the diamonds under pressure, bro.
Like it's like when the window presents itself and it's go time. It's like people who fold underneath that. That's what I'm talking about. It's like there's certain people who can like, I don't know. I see everything as like it's possible. You know what I mean? So in a way,
some people you gotta think.
So in a way, like I'm not really in a position where like I don't even really have time to be afraid of that kind of stuff. Like because I know like look at how many people are trying to do what's. If I look at the whole scope, every industry is saturated.
Yeah.
Every single industry is saturated. So everyone has hundreds of thousands of people trying to do exactly what they want to do, whether it be YouTube and photo, video, musically, whatever the case is. Like there's 50,000 people who play one.
Bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely dialing it down. But in a way, like, how can anyone who truly wants what they say they want have the energy or the time to be scared? Same thing as the energy with the video game thing.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy or the time to half step. There is no pump faking.
Yeah.
It's either we going, it's like we're all the way in or we all the way out.
Yeah, either or.
You know what I mean? It's Walmart or we going back.
There ain't no halfway, bro.
So what ended up happening? So after that, like, y'all broke up, you moved back home?
No, broke up. And in the midst of like breaking up, like I'm in money. Yeah, like in the midst, like literally, like
you gonna mention y'all worked at Taco Bell and all that?
No, this was after.
Oh,
this was after.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this was after all of that.
Wow. See, that's amazing, man. Like, so in a way, did you feel as though that you were?
What do you think, bro? Like, this is the thing just throughout my whole life, bro. And this is the thing, like, throughout my whole life and with, like, girls that I've talked to throughout my whole life. And any girl that I've ever talked to in my entire life, they can all tell you, bro, like, I've always been advanced, bro, since I was, I'm talking about go back to junior high. Like, I've always been advanced, like, and I've always seen, like, okay, like, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that, maybe we should try this, maybe we should do this. Like, junior high, there was this one girl I used to like, and we started talking, this back in junior high, like, my first girlfriend, and I'm like, man, like, I remember this, and bro, we on lunch, bro. Everybody's spending money. You know how lunch got the school shit. You can buy chips. Everybody's spending money, right? Chips like $2, all type of wild shit. I'm like, man, like, hey, if me and you come to school with our own snacks, like, we can make money. What do you mean? You can't sell stuff at school. Why the fuck we can't? They can. And these, I'm just thinking, like, I've always been like that from the beginning. Like, yo, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this. But like,
got homies selling burritos, motherfucker.
Bro, like, and that, like I said, that just let me know, bro, like, robots are robots, bro. Like, you can't wake them up, bro.
That's why I realized there's a confliction, man. I realized, not confliction, but that's two reference points. There's, I need to do me to the 100th degree, and I need to hone in on my craft and keep sharpening that blade. All the blades I have in my armory, keep sharpening all those blades. But at the same time, Greg, remember, you can't do this alone, bro.
Yeah.
You can't. It's all about the people who are around you. And I realized that, like, no one's. And this was the biggest and best realization I probably had in a minute, which was no one's gonna help you. No one. I told myself no one's gonna help you. So under these circumstances, and this is where I feel like a lot of people kind of misstep in a way, is a lot of people don't have the capacity and the depth of knowledge of self to understand what it takes to help themselves. So when I realized and I told myself, Greg, no one's gonna help you, I realized I was like, oh shit, I have to help myself.
Greg, when people say Daylyt, you're talented, I'm not talented because I'm just talented. I always had that idea when I was young. Nobody gonna help me. Learn for your goddamn self. Figure it out.
Yeah, survival mode, and it just never turns off. That's why I feel like for a long time now, man, it hasn't been off, and that's why I realized that, like, again, a lot of dudes are tired. A lot of dudes are trying to find their little options and stuff like that. And I put it upon myself and just saw. I was like, look, none of the people who I see as mentors, none of the people who I'm having these like I realized all my mentors, I gotta keep them. I gotta keep them there, like, because I need something to reach for, and I need to look at it as the power thing. Yeah. When you mentioned Nicole and Lou and Nas and all that, the idea is like I need to draw a line. It's like when you do the squat jump, and you get your vert jump. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like I need to have a set vert, and then if I'm not hitting that, I'm going back to the gym and doing squats. Yeah. You know what I mean? Until I hit this vert. So in a way, like, that's how I look at it. I look at it like, if I'm in a position, it helps me more knowing that I have access to so and 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 so, and they all understand that I can go. Yeah. So that when it comes time for me to breach on my own, I got in the industry on my own. Yeah, for real. And then at that point, if they want to lend a hand at that point and say, actually, bro, maybe I can, help you finesse, blah, 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 that's their discretion. But only after I've proved it to them. And I won't know I won't know if I prove myself fully, because if people don't step in, obviously it tells me there's more work that needs to be done. When people geek out, like when you did the leapers thing, and people were just like coming out the wood, at that point, that's one of those moments. That's, oh man, he's big. Yeah, that's one of those moments where it's like, I put in the work, and people are well, and that's how I know I'm doing the right thing. Yeah.
Oh, you good, bro.
You know, so I just like, I'm just
super good.
Thank you, bro. I'm just trying to be as humble and as focused and as quiet as possible, and more so, all that's underneath the umbrella of being myself.
Yeah.
Just don't lose myself in this, because I see a lot of people just succumbing to like what they think is the right thing to do. Like when it comes to, I'm gonna be the cool guy, I'm gonna put the shoulder up, and it's like, bro, if it's not you, it's not gonna work.
It's not, yo, it's 2. I gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, I gotta rip too.
No, I appreciate the convo, big
Yeah,
dog.
of course, bro. I mean, it's always a blessing, man. Always.
Come on, Mark. Go. Come on. Open that cage for it, Greg.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.